Alrighty then. Hello everyone and welcome in. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to today's special one-shot of, what are we doing? We are doing City of Mist! That's right, we're doing. Hell yeah! It's been a long while since we've done a City of Mist stream, and I'm super keen. For those of you who don't know what City of Mist is a modern-day fantasy RPG in which you guys play the role of a character who has been blessed by a mythos, a kind of a story or a fable or fairy tale that has been given power and life, and that power and life has then been granted to a member of the city. Now, you might just be a regular worker. You might be an average Joe, but when this power is bestowed upon you, all of a sudden you find yourself thrust into the tumultuous whirlwind tempest that involves you, as this character, trying to find your place in the world and figure out exactly how this mythos permanently affects you. Today, you, as the audience, are taking the role of Lewis Goldbriar, who has gained the mythos of Otso, a large bear guardian spirit, and that's kind of where we're kicking off with today's adventure. Now, for some reason, Foundry is being a bit of a bleh, so if I just... Nope, that's definitely not it. Let's try... There we go. I just had it minimized. Ha! Boom! There it is. Look at it. Look at all the stuff. Here is your character right below me, all shiny and pretty and ready for you guys to see. Now, as I previously said, you guys are the guys playing here because this is a Twitch plays. So you guys take the role of the person who decides all of their actions, what they do, who they interact with, everything. I'm just along for the ride. Now, just to check that everything's working in chat, can I get someone to type in exclamation 2d6, please? Because this will be the method in which we play this game. Now, City of Mist is a descriptive game where we will be describing what actions we take, such as to investigate or to, sort of face off with a threat, and we will then roll 2d6, which the chat will do so with an exclamation 2d6 command. Once this happens, as displayed by the wonderful Schooly Eye, I will then roll a dice in front of me. That will tell me which of the numbers we take, and we take one of those numbers, and boom, lo and behold, that is what we get. If we get a 6 or less, we fail. If we get a 7 to 9, we succeed, but with a complication. And if we get a 10 or higher, we will get a great success. So these are currently, kind of like just the basics of everything. Now, there are ways to influence the values of these rolls, primarily through story tags, which you can see below me. Now, I know this is kind of difficult to see, and I do apologize for that, but do tell me if you really can't see it. I know mobile phones might have a problem, but let me know. Otherwise, please feel free to head on over to our Discord, where I have posted the stats as well. And here is... there is the link to the Discord. So if you go check out the City of Mist chat channel, there's a copy of the character sheets details there as well. So, for example, what is a story tag? A story tag might be, we are going to be doing some investigation around the city park in which we work. Well, great. Thankfully, the city park is our turf, so we can add the city park as a +1. Now, we're kind of searching around for something and, like trying to figure out what's going on. So, thankfully, because of our routine, we're actually pretty good at foraging. So, we're going to use our forage skill as well. That'll give us another +1 for a total of +2. However, it's late at night, we're on our own, and you know what? We might just feel a little bit anxious, and I, the Fate Master, the Master of Ceremony, should I say, may decide, hey, you know what, let's give you guys an anxiety attack and give you a -1. So things will vary and adjust the score as we go through, but ultimately 2d6 plus whatever result we have, and we have a winner, and that's basically it. Obviously there's lots more to the game, but I feel like with a one-shot, you don't need to go too deep into it, but as always with games on my channel, you guys control the power. You guys control everything. Not just the character in this one, but also, ta-da, as you guys can see, there are a number of wonderful rewards, all of which go towards getting me to America so I can go to Gen Con and hang out with cool people like you. And pay rent and eat and all these other stuff. Now, Basically, for $10, we will give a power-up, which is, of course, a static boost. We can have as many power-ups as we need, but the power boosts go for the next roll that we make. For $20, we get a loot box, which is a care package from one of our lovely chat members, which contains an object of their choosing. It can be anything. Anything modern day, right? Like, you could have a bazooka. Sure, great. If you've dropped the loot box has a bazooka. Or if, you want the loot box to have the mobile phone number of a pretty girl. Sure, why not? You decide what's in the loot box and our character will find it. For $50, we will change fate. Now, this could replace an injury. This could give something to one of the NPCs that we're dealing with. It basically adds or shifts or changes something in the story or plot in a particular way that, up to you, favors or doesn't favor the party. And lastly, for the good old $100, oh boy, okay. So $100 is a unique spawn. So I've got a monster encounter in this, and it's a big one, but it is a chat-controlled monster. So if you guys get sick of this character and want to wipe him off the board, there is a monster that is in my clutches waiting for you guys to use it. So there's that. So yeah, there you go. Ba-da-da-da-da. That is everything. We good? We're all up to date? Any questions? Good, that's what I thought. All right. Let us, of course, begin our adventure. Now let me know if the music's too soft or too loud. Welcome to the city. This dark city shrouded in a never-ending mist makes life a certain air of mystery, mystical, suspenseful, and supernatural. While many people walk about their day-to-day lives, not seeing through the veil that the mist provides, others see differently. Rifters, legends, and of course, avatars of the mythos that guide and shape the city through its unseen hand, stretch out to the populace. Maybe it's a small girl on her way to high school who suddenly finds themselves with the ability to grow tall beanstalks and climb them thanks to the mythos of Jack and the Beanstalk. Or perhaps a paramedic with the uncanny ability to raise the dead using the power of electricity, who has been granted the power of Victor Frankenstein. Or, in our case, a humble park ranger with a guardian spirit that keeps a watchful eye over him and his domain. This is the City of Mist, where extraordinary things happen to ordinary folk. Our adventure starts in the park, at the center point of the city, surrounded on all sides by the bustling streets and towering skyscrapers of the main districts. The city park is relatively peaceful this time of night. You, Lewis Goldbriar, and as with every night, you spend the evening patrolling the grounds, because during the day, your young trainee, a man by the name of Donny Ball, spends most of the time cleaning up garbage and, of course, trying to make sure that the city park spaces are kept reasonably well attended. But at night, strange things happen. Night is where someone more experienced is needed, as things that happen in the dark often can barely be seen by the day. Your van pulls up to the side of a large kind of area in the park. This is a skate park where youths usually come to skateboard, to ride their bikes and scooters along various ramps and inclines. Disembarking from his van, he slams the door shut. He looks around. This is often a good spot for teenagers to come and hang out and hide from their parents, maybe do some drinking while people aren't looking, or perhaps have a late night rendezvous. All right. Well, seems to me that the place looks pretty clear for now, but I reckon I should start looking around. Where do you reckon I should go first? I could try the skate park ramps, see if there's anyone there. Or perhaps under the bridge that leads to the overpass. The park lanes that seem to walk through there are dimly lit, but especially underneath in that little walkway underneath the bridge. Maybe this isn't where I need to be. Maybe I should head back and maybe take it easy tonight. It's a bit cold out and, well, be nice to just sit down with a cup of coffee and perhaps have an easy one today. All right. The poll is up. What is our first action? Investigate skate park. Investigate bridge. Return to office. Or should I say park admin? There we go. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Your time begins now. Yeah, I used to drink at the skate park. Yeah, look, you know what? We all did. Also, while we are waiting for things, guys, don't forget, all of our cool artworks that you can see today are courtesy of HeroForge. Ba-ba-ba-ba. There you go, picturing your hometown. Well, you know what? I'm glad. Interesting choices here. You totally donated for the power-up? All right, let's get the power-up in. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, the notifications are a bit of a mess. All right, let's get that power-up up there. Boom. Boom, boom. Power up! There you go, just so I don't forget it. It's gonna be there the whole time. No. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Boom, we have one power up on the board. Okay, it looks like we're at a tie. If it's a tie, it means we will be throwing it to our lucky coin flip, which is being sat on by my cat. So I have to flip something else. I flip my cat, but he might not like that. No, no, you won't. Okay, I need, just give me this. Thank you. I love you. Grr. Okay. Ooh, looks like investigating the bridge is taking the lead. And we have investigate the bridge. Okay. Maybe it's just me, but maybe I should check under that bridge. This late at night, if anyone's hanging out, probably be there. Lewis begins to move, walking swiftly, his grizzled features. You know what? Let's actually Just while I'm doing this real quick. Let's move him here. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Then I'll move over here. Cool. Done. Number of scratches beside the pole. Yes. That's true. It is a cat stream on Sundays. All right. So, as we find ourselves heading under the bridge, there is a moaning and groaning that seems to come from beneath. As you approach, a surly, drunken, garbled noise seems to come and emanate from within. Approaching carefully, you can see a figure in the shadows. It looks to be a full-grown man, an adult, definitely, not a teenager. All right. What do we do, guys? Now, all we have on our character is what's here. So we do have some, like, general park maintenance gear. So we don't really have something to defend ourselves with in the traditional sense. Like, we don't have a gun or you know, a rifle or anything like that. But we do have, like, you know, like we'd have, like, say a, like something we could use as a bat, like a wrench or a hammer. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to approach? Do you guys want to call out? You guys are in control. So what do you do? We should talk to him, shout at a distance. All right. You call out, "Hey, you over there. You hear me? It's after hours and you can't be sleeping here. Take it home, drunkie." As you do so, the figure seems to kind of rise to its feet. In its hand, it seems to brandish something. It looks like a weapon of some kind. It's an axe that he is holding in his hand. The figure lurches forward. In that moment, I need us to make a investigate check. Can I get an exclamation 2d6 points of damage to exclamation 2d6 from the chat as we investigate him approaching? All right, I'm seeing some numbers coming in. All right. Let's get those dice rolling. Exclamation 2d6. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's see if we know this guy. Okay, that is number 2, which is Corbo with a 7. Now, this guy's approaching. Let's see. It is nighttime, but it's not going to help us. Survival instincts. No, not for this one. Okay, I think this is just a straight flip. So that is a 7, which for an investigation gives us a useful piece of information. As he approaches, axe in hand, He seems to be a familiar face. You have indeed seen this individual before. As stepping out, you see this figure. Just bear with me for a moment. There he is. A large, burly man who has a large axe that he brandishes. You know this simply as the Woodsman. He's a rifter, not unlike yourself, who was granted the gift given by the Woodsman from the tale of Little Red Riding Hood. Always destined to be hunting the big bad wolf and to be rescuing Red. Although, in modern society, a full-grown man trying to claim that he's looking after a small child with a giant axe is kind of frowned upon. And a lot of nasty rumors started circulating around him. He lost his job, he lost his way, and spends a lot of his time homeless. Still dedicated to the mythos of being the good woodsman. God damn it, Woody, is that you?
I don't like how you call me that. But listen, I don't think you need to be coming at me like this, okay? It's been a long night.
Well, god dang it, Woody, you can't be here at this late night. Especially with you walking around with that axe. What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? I just... No, look, it's just been a hard day, and I've maybe had 1 or 2 or 7 drinks.
Look, I don't care what you're here for, Woody. You need to up and clear off, okay? The park's closed at night, and we don't have vagrants wandering around. Now go on, get!
Fine. No one really ever needs the woodsman anyway. Everyone seems to claim that they're okay. Ooh, big heroes.
Look. All right. We have a chance here. We can show some empathy to Woody. Maybe give him some money for a cab, or, you know, maybe we can turn a blind eye. Let him stay here for a bit. He does definitely smell like that kind of sour mix of, like, alcohol and spew up. But, you know, we don't know where he's gonna go. We could ask him some more questions if you guys like. What would you guys like to say or do with Woody? Or should we do another poll? Maybe we can do another poll as well. Okay. Console Woody. Give Woody cab fare. Run him off. Or turn a blind eye. Ooh, let him wash up in the admin. Okay, cool. Maybe instead of running it off, I like that one better. Clean. All right, there we go. Boom. All right. Dealing with Woody up on the board. All right. Looks like everyone's. Oh well, most of everyone is trying to clean him up. Okay, let's go with cleaning him up then. We don't need to wait for that vote to finish up. We know where that one is. Okay.
Wait a minute, Woody. Look, let's get you cleaned up back at the admin office, okay? Maybe then we can find somewhere for you to stay the night. What do you reckon?
Woody nods. He's not a bad guy. He just had a bum steer. Something that can happen to all of us. You begin to walk, heading back to the admin office. Oh, sorry, no, heading back to your ute. As you approach, all of a sudden, you hear a strange sound coming from deeper within the park. You have never heard this noise before. Woody is kind of taken back. He kind of turns in surprise, but his drunken stagger kind of makes him hit the side of your car. All of a sudden, you kind of hear the sound of the ute blaring as he places his hand on it. You quickly turn off the alarm. Reaching into the back of the ute, you see a small chest, a tray, which you immediately open up. Inside, you find your crossbow. And a very, very big thank you to Seagard for our crossbow, which I will now add to the thing. Okay. All right, so what do we want to do here? Do we want to run after and crossbow. Do we want to make haste and chase after, or do we want to go to the admin office still? Chase. Okay, going after the noise. All right, Woody, you wait here. I need to go check things out. You begin to make your way, following the noise. Oh, definitely gotta go investigate. Okay. Your footsteps crunch onto the dry leaves, crossbow at the ready, aimed forward. You come to what looks to be a kind of section of the park that is normally like with a few kiosks and information slides. You can kind of see there's like panels telling you a little bit about the history of the flora and fauna that you may find here. And you see that it is covered in blood, dripping, still fresh, pooling beneath the sign.
What the hell's happened here?
You make your way forward, and as you do, you begin to look. There are large scratch marks, huge gashes that appear on the side of these metal, like kind of signages. You can look on the ground, and you can see what looks to be footprints, and I don't know, maybe something like a bear? Hard to say.
Oh, I don't like this.
Now, the city doesn't have such large creatures in the center of the city. It's just not here. You don't have wolves, you don't have bears, you don't have any of that. This is highly unusual. All right. Death flag. What do we want to do here? Search the crime scene. Call for backup. Woody. Follow footprints. Or head to the admin office. All right, vote is up. Do we not recognize the tracks at all? We can roll an investigate to check the tracks while we are deciding on the vote. Makes an exclamation mark 2d6, everyone in chat. And we are gonna add Well, I don't think we actually have anything to... Understands animals? I mean, that doesn't really help us. Yeah, we might have to just do this as a roll. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, get those numbers rolling. Hell yeah, look at these go. Some pretty good ones there. Okay, oh. It's got a hot number 2 here again. This one is Seaguard with a 10, which is a big hit. All right. Is there lag? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, let me know if that fixed up the lag a little bit. No, don't be lagging. Okay, it might be Foundry that's lagging me, but yeah, it might be Foundry that's lagging me. Is there yeah, okay. All right, I'll see what I can do to fix it. If I can't do anything, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna call for backup, but first, you do manage to identify the footprints. As you look at the footprints, you can see what looks to be these large, spread out, lupine kind of pads on the feet, but it is larger than any wolf you've ever seen. Maybe a werewolf? Something bigger, maybe? But that's the impression. With a critical success, however, you notice there seems to be like, I don't know, ash? Something burnt around the edges of this footprint. You kind of place it to your nose and you smell it. It smells like burnt meat, like that kind of barbecue and burnt hair smell. What in tarnation? Hey, Woody! Woody, come over here! As you do so, there's no response from Woody. Woody, goddammit, if you've passed out by my ute, I swear. Woody! You take a moment, and you begin to make your way back. By the time you arrive at the van, Woody is nowhere to be seen. You can see your ute with the light still on. You look around, reaching into your pouch. You pull out your flashlight. Woody! Woody, where are you? Get back here right now, goddammit! There is no noise. Take his axe. You look around. You do not seem to see Woody's axe, nor signs of a struggle. It's like he just took off. But why would he take off? Why would he take off, sorry? It's a big question. Well, without Woody, or really anyone here, you need to decide, you need to figure out what to do. For now, at least, it might be a better idea to phone this in. Make sure that people know that, you know, something's up. Maybe have the police start heading around. Whatever this thing was, it's not in the area. And, well, Woody's probably just trying to get out of trouble. So, head back to the admin office. We'll stick around here for a while. What do you guys reckon? Also, welcome into our new chatters. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are playing City of Mist as Lewis Goldbriar. You guys are taking the role of Lewis as he is going through a very long night as the park ranger in the city park. Right now, he has found a drunken woodsman whose name is Woody, And he has found a lot of blood by one of the signs that's posted on his trail. In addition, he's seen large lupine footprints with a burnt smell around it. Call in and stick around? Yep. Do you need to let a supervisor know? No, you would just need to let the police know. Call for backup, signal, and then track. Okay. You make a few notes about where this location is, and then begin to make your way back to the admin office. All right. As you do so, you make your way back to the admins. It's a large and empty building with only 2 rooms. You can see most of the desks from the front. As you enter, the doors open and close behind you. Welcome to the city park, where your journey of discovery begins here. Did you know that many years ago, and then it starts this long automatic spiel about the park and its founding and stuff like that. But you got no time for that. You make your way to your office. You open the door and sit down behind this large desk. There's a phone. You pick it up, and you start to dial in 911. You hold up the phone to your ear. There's no sound. You hang it up, you check the cable. Try it again. Again, no sound. You immediately get up and head towards the lockers. Now, while you're on duty, your phone and your other stuff is usually kept in these lockers. When you communicate around the park, normally you have these walkie-talkies that you use. Your phone, you feel, is a source of distraction. Something Donnie tends to remind you on a daily basis when you often find him sitting around playing Angry Birds or something instead of actually doing his work. You go to your locker and you open it. You take out your phone and see that your battery is dead. Dang it, ain't that the thing? You slam the door shut. You contemplate, perhaps, going back out there and seeing what you could do. When all of a sudden, you hear the sound of the showers turning on. You look down the narrow path towards where you can actually see, the bathrooms and the change rooms, and sure enough, sort of a small steam of mist seems to be coming out of the bathroom there. All right. What do you do? Oh, sorry, thank you. Can I get everyone to roll exclamation 2d6 as we try to sneak in towards the shower room? Okay, thank you. All right. Some definitely not great rolls there. All right, last calls for exclamation 2d6 to get your rolls in. Hey, welcome in. All right. And Brune, type in exclamation 2d6 first. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dazzle Sunstrider with an 8 on their score as we are sneaking towards the noise coming from the showers. Step by step, you get closer and closer. Until suddenly, you see Donnie in the shower. It is your trainee. He is bathing in the shower. Seems to be washing up. You turn around. Donnie! What in blue blazes are you doing here this late at night? Donnie is startled. He, I'm sorry. And you hear him kind of stagger and stumble. And as he does so, he tumbles over and takes a small spill onto the ground. Damn it, Donnie! Your shift ended hours ago. What you doing back here? Oh, geez, sir. I'm so sorry. I should have called ahead. Well, you see, they turned off the power at my apartment. Well, I just thought maybe I could come in and have a shower. I tried to call up on the radio, but there was no answer from the truck, and I just assumed it'd be all right. I'm so sorry. I didn't think. I thought maybe just. No, it's all right. Just finish up and come out and have a word. I might need you tonight. Huh? And with that, Donnie will finish washing up before coming out and having a chat. Now here's the question. Do you guys bring Donnie up to speed? Because Donnie's young. Donnie's a trainee. Donnie's not been at this very long. He's still very green around the gills. Like, what do you want to tell him? Do you want to tell him everything? Lay it all out to bear? Do you just kind of want to give him some of the basics? What do you guys want to tell him? What are you guys sharing with Donnie? Do we know if he's a Rifter too? You knew Woody was one. You're pretty sure Donnie isn't. Just because Donnie's never really seemed the sort, if that makes sense. Donnie's pretty. Like I said, when I say green around the gills, I mean, like, he's very green. Let's not tell him about the tracks and say that we need to find Woody. He might get paranoid if we tell him there's a big animal. Tell him everything. He's a kid, so he might get scared if he sees the blood or freak out. Second Kobo's idea. Okay. Anything useful in the cabin, by the way? I assume we already have the torch. You got most of the useful stuff in the garage as well. Thirded? Okay. So we're going to tell him about Woody. But we're not... Sorry, just one in chat if I'm getting this correctly. You are going to tell him about Woody, but not tell him about the giant animal. Is this correct from everyone? Just one in chat if I got that correct. That you're going to tell him that Woody's in the park and you need to go find him, but you're not going to tell him about the animal. Okay. There's Donnie. Okay, cool. Okay.
Now listen here, Donnie. Now, it turns out Woody's back in the park. And, well, we need to get him out. If he stays here too long, who knows what kind of damage he can do, okay? So I just need a second pair of hands and eyes to go with me. You get paid overtime, of course.
Gee, that's really nice of you, sir. Yeah, no, yeah, okay. I didn't have anything planned. Donnie dries himself off, puts on his work uniform instead of his casual clothes, and is ready to go when you are.
All right, so seems to me like there's danger brewing, and we're gonna have to try and find Woody and keep an eye out for whatever this thing is. Just as likely it's some kind of rifter or legend that's out here running amok. We don't know too much about it, then we might not be able to do anything to help, but I don't know, maybe Ursa can scare it off at least, I don't know.
Just clarifying, you're looking for Woody when you heard the noises of the animals, so we know that Woody is not the animal, right? Yes, you were with Woody. You're with Woody when you heard the noises, so Woody is definitely not the creature. Yeah, Woody was this. Yep. Okay. So, you and Donnie make your way back out, heading towards the car. You sit down in the car and say,
Hey, Donnie, you got your phone on you?
Yeah, sure, of course. He reaches up and he hands you his phone. You can see he's still got charge on it. You call up 911. 911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, this is, Louis Goldberger at the city park. You see, we've, had a bit of an incident and, need some police presence here.
Oh, what is the nature of your emergency?
Possible injury, on park grounds. Look, it'd just be best if you send maybe a patrol car or something just to kind of help out. What's your number here, Donnie? Yeah, the number here, and he gives Donnie's phone number. All right.
Affirmative. We'll be dispatching a patrol car in your area as soon as one is readily available. You hesitate for a moment. There's a minute where you think, maybe I should have said something else. Maybe something to hurry them along, but you still don't want to panic Donnie while Donnie's here.
Yeah, all right.
Go. Bye. You hang up. Everything all right? Is Mr. Woody injured?
Nah, I'm sure Woody's fine. All right. Strap yourselves in.
And you leave the admin building. All right. So the park is quite expansive and covers quite a large area of ground. Where would you like to investigate? Okay. This is the skate park where we found Woody. The lakeside, which is kind of like a little circuit that usually joggers use to kind of run around and do laps around this quite nice looking lake. You have the admin building. So that is to say, just searching around the admin building. You have the nature walk, which is where you have the crime scene. And you have botanical garden, which is kind of like a greenhouse that is filled with all assortments of flowers and the like that are there. All right, where are we going to go investigate? Could be a huge fox. Very true. Very true. Could be a huge fox. Also, thank you very much to TD's Idea Machine, for the 5 bits. So much appreciated. Mwah! All right. Near a body of water is a good idea for creatures. Beasties got a drink. Beasties do got a drink. It's very true. Very, very true. All right, get those votes in. See a lot of votes for the nature walk. All right. While we're waiting for the last votes to come in here, guys, I also want to say that the reason why we're doing a one-shot is because we are doing a promotion for the new City of Mist expansion book that has just come out on Kickstarter. So if you guys are interested in picking it up, it is available right now if you go get it. It is at, let me just pull the, there it is. Nope, come here, you. Boom, and boom. There it is. Boom. Ah. All right, looks like Nature Walk and Lakeside's a pretty close tie. Anyone's game here? Maybe we could have Donnie wait at the admin building. Oh, yeah. That way he's doing something useful without seeing too much. It's true, true. Should avoid the crime scene just to not worry Donnie. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Okay, we have gone with a tie between Lakeside and the Nature Walk. So that means we are going to go with a random dice roll. So let's see what happens here. Lakeside or Nature Walk. We are going to the Lakeside. Okay. I think this is the one I needed. If I get the music wrong, don't worry. Nope. I think that's the one. Sure, why not? Okay. The lake is quite still and pristine. Only the sounds of several roosting ducks can be heard from the nearby as the car pulls up. As you make your way around, several small little lanterns illuminate the running trail nearby. This time of night, maybe there's a couple of joggers here and there, but tonight it is barren and empty. All right, so, you think Woody's going to be around here, or do you think we should split up?
I think for now we should just, yeah. I think maybe you stay with the car here for a bit, and I'll take a look around, okay? If I need you, I'll signal.
Okay, Lou. You start to make your way towards the lake edge.
Now, if I were an animal, I'd need to find some way to come have a drink. If he's just hunted, he'd be dehydrated.
You turn around and look. Let's make an investigation check. Exclamation 2d6.
Bigger the critter, the bigger the thirst.
All right, we got some good ones in there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is like my third 2 in a row. Korba and Mythical Turian with an 11. All right. Heading around the lake, you see in the mud some large footprints approach. It is here that you now see the quadrupedal nature of this creature as it leant down to drink. The footprints in the mud appear to be almost human hands for the front limbs, with elongated fingers that extend further than natural, while the back feet appear to be very lupine in nature, with that same charcoal burnt smell about it. You look around and can see droplets of blood pooled in various locations.
What kind of hell spawn made these?
At this point, you get another smell. Something hits your nose. Moss, twisted vines. You know what this is, and you pull out your crossbow swiftly. Let's find out how swiftly, as we are going to face the danger. Exclamation 2d6 to avoid an oncoming attack. Okay, we got some good ones here. Let's see how we do. Oh, that is a 1 on the dice. That is Hester TM with a 10. Freaking beautiful, Hester. All right. Now, you know what this creature is. You have dealt with it in the past. This is not exactly a violent creature, but neither is it a peaceful one. This is a creature that lives in the lake here. Some say it was once upon a time an avatar of a Celtic god. Others say that maybe it was just a bunch of grime and muck that one day decided it had had enough of people polluting. Whatever it was, the beast emerges. There he is. And as it does, it lunges with this large, verdant fist to try and slab you. All right. With a 10, you manage to... let me just have a look at my little charty chart here. All right. We have avoided the harm, and because we landed a critical, we can reduce this to nothing. So yes, instead of taking a hit that would have dealt damage to us, we roll out of the side and point the crossbow at it. Now here's the catch. We know this creature is... Again, it's not an enemy, but it's not an ally. It definitely has its own agenda, and that is to protect the lake here. Normally, people get by as long as they don't do dumb shit, but it's very unusual for it to be attacking you. However, it is now attacking you. What do you guys do? How are we going to deal with this? It is also not capable of intelligible speech. You have pondered on occasion if it can understand you, but for the most part, you are acutely aware that communication will likely not work. Crossbow straight up. Okay, let's add that to the list here. Talk anyway? Yeah, good talk anyway. There's nothing stopping us. Because like I said, just because it doesn't respond doesn't mean it doesn't understand. Okay. Wait, this is a creature Lewis already knows about? Yes, Lewis already knows about this creature. It pretty much just lingers and lurks in the lake. It doesn't actually do anything on most days unless you really try to do something dumb. Like some folks have talked about like mafia guys burying bodies by dumping them in the lake here, but the people who went to go dump the body went missing. Stuff like that. talk, shoot, run. There we go. I think those are good ones. What have we done in the past? In the past, this creature has kind of made it clear it has its own territory. And so long as its territory is not incurred upon, it is relatively docile. And you've understood and respected that. It doesn't quite understand what you do as a park warden. But you know, you kind of, you know, you two know each other to a degree, right? Like, it's like two predators who are sharing a border. They both acknowledge that their border is on the other side of this place, and that if one crosses into the other, it'd be a fight not worth having, so they respect each other's positions. This is probably one of the first times it's lunged out and attacked for no apparent reason. All right, I've got a lot of talks. So if we're gonna go with a talk, ask your questions in chat. You guys take on the role of Lewis, so let's take on Lewis and see what he has to say. Oh, thank you for the music compliments. I am getting my music for today from Epidemic of Sound, and all of the models you can see on screen are from HeroForge. There you go. Okay, we got some good ones there. All right, we are going to talk. Now, if anyone has any conversation pieces, leave them in chat, and we will answer. We will say them. Now, listen here. You know me, okay? I ain't here to harm the lake. I'm looking for whatever creature come drank here not too long ago. You understand me, you big galoot? Let's make a convince check. Exclamation 2d6. And do we have anything to help us? Showing our hands? Sure, okay, we can show our hands. Survival instincts, so I'll give that a +1 for survival instincts. But I'm going to give a -1 for bad at communicating. So that's going to negate that. All right. But if you succeed anyway, even with the -1, you will get a clue or something. So there is a benefit for it. All right, we got everyone's things in. There we go, looking good. Okay, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Creative Garden with a max score of 12. God freaking damn it. Okay. The creature looks to you and growls. Look, if you saw what did this, that's the only thing I'm after. I ain't here to bother you or whatever it is you got going on. You watch as the creature descends into the lake and pulls out what appears to be a series of dismembered limbs. Looks to be about maybe 3, maybe 4 teenagers. Hard to tell. Multiple limbs from multiple bodies. Many of them have been stripped nearly clean of the bone, with only tiny bits of flesh that still cling to it. You can see that what looks to be bite marks are littered around each of these various limbs as it is dumped on the shore.
Yeah, look, don't you mind anything, Green. I'll take care of this.
The giant green monster descends back into the lake. For now, at least, you're safe. But you're not out of the woods yet.
God damn. This is a lot. Even for this goddamn city. Look. Even among all these bits and pieces, ain't no heads. Just arms, legs, occasional torso. But where are all the heads gone? Can't make no sense of this.
You begin to look around. You can see that the Ute isn't too far away. And Donnie is, well, Donnie's not, you know, like, sitting idle. You notice that he's moving out around the front of the car. And seems to be kind of like trying to keep a weather eye out. He hasn't seen the pile of corpses or the corpse pieces yet. Donnie sort of looks in your direction and notices you looking back, and he waves. As he does so, he hears something behind him and turns to face it. Hey, Lou, I think I found him. Hey, Woody. Woody, come out here. We've been looking for you, you rascal, you. You can't be here after dark. You know, the boss says, whoa. And suddenly there is a whoosh of leaves. And you suddenly sprint, bolting into action. Donnie! As you run, basically just tripping over yourself almost as you piss bolt in that direction. As you make your way through it, you push into what looks to be like kind of a bush. And you could see there's Donnie holding onto his leg. Ah, God. Ow. Ah. Don, are you okay? Did he get you? Did he? What? Oh, no, it's just... No, it's one of the raccoon traps we set here. Oh, I must have fallen into it. Just grabbed my leg and pulled it out from under me. You breathe a sigh of relief. You look around. You look down over the hill. You can see Woody running in the opposite direction to where you guys are. Woody! Woody, get back here, goddammit! Woody seems to be heading over towards the nature trail. Donnie goes to stand up, but as he does, he strains his leg as he puts weight on it. Oh. Look, I don't think I could chase him. Look, if he's heading to the nature trail, I'll take the van and I'll pull it around the front. If you want to, I don't know, chase after him on foot. What do you want to do, boss? What do you want to do? Do you want to go chasing him on foot? Do you want to go with Donnie in the car? How did he even get this job? He's a trainee. He's learning. Oh, also, by the way, because we are coming into the last half an hour or so of the stream, this is our last opportunity for the danger reward for today's stream. All right. Are we going to... Well, you know what? Let's just put a poll up. Manage poll. New poll. Yeah, you're about as strong as Woody is, so yeah, you might be able to catch him on foot. There we go. Boom. All right, so so going in the car is staying with Donnie. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, when you're learning something, you do suck. That's 100% true. Sometimes when you've done something a million times, like, you know, be a dungeon master, you also suck. Case in point. Ha! Ha ha ha. We have the bodies now. We should call the police and hurry up. That's true. Have a feeling that if we let Donnie go, he'll die. Yep. Lock yourself in. Wait for the cops to go. Yeah. Oh, you want to tell Donnie to lock himself in? Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll add that in as well. Type in chat 1 if you would tell Donnie to lock himself in admin, and 2 if you'd tell Donnie to go and cut off Woody up ahead. Tell Donnie to stay in the van? Okay. Alright, so I've got... Okay, so... Depending on how we'll go, we will tell Donnie to lock himself safely away. That is the, like, whichever way we go. It looks like we're going to be chasing on foot. So, because we're chasing on foot... Okay. Hey, Donnie, listen. I need you to call the police, okay? There's been an accident. We have a few confirmed fatalities on premises. What? Look, nothing to worry about. What I need from you now is for you to go to the admin office. You lock yourself in, you contact the cops, and you stay there till they arrive. You don't open that door for anyone except myself or the cops. You hear me? No one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Gee, wow. Okay, yeah, I can do this. Look, I know you can do this, okay, Donnie? You've been training for this all week. All right. Donnie drives off. You watch him go as you make your way, chasing after Woody. You make your way down and through the nature trail. This area of the park is choked with wildlife. You can see that there are large overhangs of these beautiful trees and flowers. There's these winding passages that seem to be just like riddled with these brightly colored different kind of ferns and plants and the like. And as you make your way through, you can kind of see up ahead where Woody is like sort of bumped into a few things. Woody, God damn it, it's dangerous out here, Woody. You can't be out here. But as you make your way forward, you find on the floor in front of you Woody's axe. You know that Woody would never leave this thing behind. It's as much a part of him as anything else. God damn it, Woody. What'd I say? All you had to do was stay by the goddamn van. You begin to make your way further in, picking up the axe and holding it by your side. Okay. All right. Come out, wherever you are. I ain't afraid of you. I need everyone to make me an investigate check. To see if you notice what lurks in the shadows. All right, seeing these numbers flying in. All right. Numbers coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Korva with a 7. That is a success. As you stop, you look around and you realize you are being hunted. You breathe in deep. Now at this point, you can either aim your crossbow or you can utilize your special power, King of the Animals, and summon Ursa Major to your side. What do you guys want to do? Special power. Checking out Ursa. All right. You still have got the axe by your side. All right. You begin to close your eyes, and as this happens, all of a sudden, manifesting by your side is a large bear with huge antlers, not too dissimilar to a oh, hold on, let me there we go. Yeah, okay. With large antlers, not dissimilar to that of a deer or a stag. This is your spirit animal. Okay. As this happens, lurching out of the darkness, you see these glowing green eyes. This horrible smell of flesh and decay. And emerging from the dark is a lupine creature. A humanoid, in fact, who looks very much like this. Here we go. All right, the beast snarls in your direction. All right. I think this is what I wanted. Nope, that's not it. Pardon me while I just find the thing I was looking for. There it is. Hell yeah. All right. The wolf snarls. Your bear moves in front of you to protect you as you hold your crossbow.
Well, look, I don't know where you're supposed to be, but it ain't here, son. Now, if you got anything left of some sense, you're gonna get out of here. Otherwise, there's gonna be hell to pay.
The creature looks at you and says,
No. This is my hunting ground. And I don't care who you think you are. This territory is mine now. And I claim it on behalf of the Night Mother. You will leave Interloper, or I will take your limbs from you, and I will feast upon the marrow of your bones with glee.
all right, what do we do? We could try talking to him. We could try shooting him, set the bear on him. What do we want to do, guys? Throw out your suggestions in chat, and we're going to throw them up there. Now, real quick, Ricky BB, is that you, my friend? Greetings, mate. How are you? I hope you're well. It has been a hot minute. Ricky BB, by the way, guys, is a friend of ours from South Australia who used to do some cool stuff with our dear friend Eddie the Editor. Talk. Who is the Night Mother? All right, let's throw out the votes here. So we're voting for Talk. Any other votes here? Hey man, I'm doing absolutely freaking good. All right. Remind me, a person with powers can tell other people also have powers. So we would know if Donnie had powers only if Donnie used those powers. Attack with bear. Attack with crossbow. Get the hell out. All right, vote is up. Cast your votes. Use our presence and threaten him. Oh, okay, I like that one. We're gonna throw that one into having a talk with him as well. All right, cast your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know. We got a lot for talking it out. A couple for attacking with the bear. Need to know who the Night Mother is. If he doesn't answer, then set the bear on him. Yeah, okay, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Had to refresh, wouldn't let you vote. Myth, tell me what your vote is and I will add it to the list. Alright, we keep going talking even though we're bad at communicating. Okay, we keep going to talk even though we're bad. Yeah, that's true. We have bad communication as one of our flaws. We keep doing it. Alright. Okay, here we go. If you have any questions, write them in chat, and he will say them. All right. Y'all seem to talk a big game about this being your territory, but I ain't seen you or this so-called Night Mother around here before. I'm sure there's a few bits of paperwork y'all gonna need to sign before you can before y'all can lay claim to this land. Who is this Night Mother of which you're speaking? All right. Chat, exclamation 2d20. Oh, sorry, not 2d20, 2d6. Exclamation 2d6. So we can find out a convince check and see if we know who this person is. Well, that's just it, you know, like, you don't have to be good at something to be the one to do it. Oh, Schoolie Eye, that's a great roll. Okay, we got a few ones here. Last calls. Throw them in there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's try that again. So, nope. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Creative Garden with a 6. And unfortunately, a 6 is not high enough, Creative Garden. All right. So as you do so, as you ask, the creature looks at you and says,
The Night Mother owes you no answers, Bushman. I'm going to sink my teeth into you, and when I do, your corpse will be the perfect sacrifice for her glorious return.
"Oh, we're gonna use the power up. We can use the power up. All in favor for you, the power up. Press a 1. 1 in chat for the using of a power up. It's a 1 in chat, 2 in chat. Okay, we're gonna be using the power up, which is, of course, enough of a boost to take us to a success.
But I suppose before I eat you, I can give you the honor of knowing who your death is coming from. The Night Mother is the one who guides all of us. Have you ever felt something primal, something truly instinctual gnawing at you, like a hungry beast at the door, waiting to kick it open and feast on you? Do you know that terror, Bushman? I do. I was just like everyone else, trying to fit in, trying to be unnoticed, till that wretched woodsman started to hunt me, treated me like I was some sort of fairy tale wolf. But the mother, she saw differently in me. I am no mere beast. I am a god. I am a creature born of the hunt. And I lay homage to her this and every night. To those prey who have forgotten the terror of the dark. The Night Mother, she has a name. A name synonymous with hunger. A name synonymous with fear. Wendigo. But it is not she who will see your swift death, but it will be me. I am not some kind of fairy tale. I am Fenrir Sulfur. Otherwise known as the Norse god Fenrir. Brother to Nautfal, keeper of the two-stop runestones, an arbiter of your death.
All right. I think that's everyone wants to kill this dude, so let's lunge into it. Okay. So we are going to go toe-to-toe with this dude. So I want you guys to give me an exclamation 2d6 and give me some ideas. Throw me out some lines on what you think we should do for the combat. Should we send the bear in and take some pot shots? Should we ride the bear and maybe use the woodsman's axe to try and chop it up a bit? Exclamation 2d6, as well as one thing about what you think or how you think we should be engaging this battle. All right, I'm seeing those numbers coming in. I'm loving it. Okay, we got some numbers in. Let's see what we get. Man, there are some great numbers here. Schooly Eye with the number 1 coming in with an 11. That is a critical success. Guy's probably tough. Should use the axe as a last resort. All right, no worries. The bear charges in with this huge and mighty roar. Its huge paws, huge paws lumbering forward. The wolf cracks its shoulders and lunges forward, taking on a four-legged stance as it pulls itself into attack. The bear stands up as it prepares to swipe, but the wolf is slightly too quick and reaches up and grabs it by the chest. The bear goes into a bear hug and slams it down, using its momentum to throw it to one side, in which you watch as Louis grabs his crossbow and fires a shot directly into the side of the wolf. You've managed to avoid the attack with one of your actions and deal damage with your second. As it strikes, the wolf takes a pretty sizable hit from the two and realizes it is outnumbered. It then lets loose a howl. And you watch as spectral wolves, another 2 more, seem to appear from either side of it. All right. It is going to make another attack. So let's go toe-to-toe yet again. Exclamation 2d6s as we get into another round of battle. Guy's pretty tough. Yep. Shoot first, bear second, keep away, then shooting while the bear occupies it. Yep. All right. Here comes our numbers. Okay, got a good one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, unfortunately with that one, Ricky B, that is a 5. Meaning that as you've gone to fire, unfortunately with the multiple wolves being there, you find it difficult to take aim at the right one, and one of the wolves reaches up and tries to bite at you. However, you manage to put up your crossbow in time, and it chomps into the crossbow and starts to shake at it, damaging the crossbow as it does so. The bear, however, uses its antlers and rams into the side of this spirit wolf, picking it up and lifting it aloft before using its claw to swipe at another one. In this fleeting moment, however, Fenrir has been lost to your sight and has disappeared. I need a investigation check from everyone, please. Exclamation 2d6 as you're trying to listen out for where Fenrir got to. Okay. All right, let's see how we go. That's pretty good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. TD's Idea Machine coming in with an 11. Freaking amazing. That was very amazing. All right, so with that one, as the bear has knocked these away, you hear something behind you as the Fenrir jumps up and reaches up and grabs you from behind. However, you realize that with the damage dealt to your crossbow, this will be the last shot you can take. It flies out and strikes Fenrir in the chest, causing him to miss his attack, even though it was a surprise. And but as it does so, your crossbow breaks in your hands. Your crossbow is now burnt out, so we no longer have the crossbow. The bear immediately stomps on one of the spirit wolves, using its horns to drag the other into the ground. The other one has jumped onto its back and grabbed onto its shoulders and started trying to bite into its neck. But the bear immediately rams it into one of the signboards, which you hear this as one of the giant signs now bends and sort of buckles under the weight that this creature has now been slammed into it as. All right. Back to battle. Wielding the axe from the woodsman, you feel it is incredibly light for how big this axe is, and it seems to glow with an energy that's almost like silver. Normally against wolves, this axe is quite powerful, but Fenrir, as he has mentioned, is no mere wolf. All right. Exclamation 2d6 as we get into this showdown with Fenrir against the axe. All right, we got some good ones coming out there. I like it. I like it. Okay, this one's nice and easy. All right. Oh no, Seaguard! That is with a 3 on that one. Can we put magic items in the Dropbox? Yes, we can. Also, I will give you this. And before we donate, I will say this. Because we have only so much time, that $100 will be an instant win. Because I've got big surprises, and you guys get to see the cool thing and the like. But if you guys want to, you can. And I will even let you be the dictator of how this ends, whether or not the hero wins or the hero loses. So there you go. Getting out tatties. All right. Okay. As you go to swing the axe swings and misses. The wolf bites into your neck, and as it does, blood begins to pour and pool around your shoulder. The bear is starting to become overwhelmed by their injuries. The battle is not going great. All right. Okay, that one should be, yeah, perfect. There we go. We have the ranger and the bear. Yeah, that'll do. Boom. Okay. Now, as he is bitten into you, we now have the injured tag. Now he is quite powerful, so our injured tag starts at 4, meaning that if he bites us 2 more times, that's game over. Okay, what's our next course of action? How are we going to correct ourselves? Any suggestions? You think the bear is fighting the actual one and we're fighting the clones? No, you guys are absolutely fighting the real Fenrir. The clones are to distract the bear. Ask him a question to the face. All right, can we hit him with all we got? We can hit him with all we got. All right, let's try for the hit him with all we got then. So, exclamation 2d6 to hit him with all we got. Now, this one's gonna be a tough one. Basically, if it's not a critical hit, any success will come with a, will come with a big thing. So yeah, we're going all in. Here we go, baby. Pledge to the lake, call the swamp boy. Okay. You know what? You can call the swamp boy with a juice because that is changing fate. That is changing the scheme, the run of the scheme. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I dropped my dice. Where did my dice go? There it is. Ha! Gotcha. All right, that is a good number. Let's see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, Ricky B. Unfortunately, we got Ricky. Ricky's 2 on that. That's okay, Ricky. Sometimes is what the dice are telling us. Getting with the 2 crew. All right. Wow, that, you know what? Most of these rolls are pretty not spectacular. Let's say that we're going to be strengthened by the night, so we're going to give ourselves a +1 on that. We're in the city park, which I don't think really gives us a benefit here. Survival instincts, so maybe, yeah, we'll give that a +2. No, I think that's going to be it. All right. Second big blow as you swing with the axe. Unfortunately, Woody is the master with this axe, and he gets bit directly in his side. Imposing figure, even with opposing figure, that's not going to give us the extra ones we need. All right, beaten, battered, and bloody. You hang on for dear life. You watch as the wolf wipes his jaw, and he says,
"Any last words, old man? Your time is come."
Yeah. Well, why don't you choke on it?
And we're gonna go for, well, I mean, unless somebody has some really cool lines they want to say, let's roll another check. Hopefully not our last check. Where the heck are the police? Well, we told the police that, hopefully they should be arriving at the admin building. But we're a little bit further up on the trail. Oh, look at these rolls. There's some pretty juicy rolls here. Okay, all right. I'm loving this. All right, here we roll. Oh, I need to re-roll because I don't have enough for that one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Korba! It is indeed you that gets the next roll, and as you talk, as he basically turns around and says, "Choke on it," he swings the axe, which hits him in the jaw. As it smacks him in the jaw, it does significant damage, and with that, Fenrir backs away, holding his mouth. He snarls at you and spits blood. He holds his jaw and then runs into the woods. You take a sigh
Yeah, you better run. God damn. Whew. After catching your breath, you watch as your giant bear moves in your direction and slowly nuzzles you. Yeah, I know. Still don't like the idea of whoever the hell this Wendigo happens to be coming up, but at the very least, for now, this Fenrir fella's gone. He hugs the bear. All right, come on, girl. Let's get ourselves back. The last thing we need is to be around here when cops show up and try to explain where all my blood went. You begin to make your way towards the admin station. Now you know that Otsu looks concerned. Otsu is a guardian spirit, one that protects the park. And you know that over many years there was a ritual surrounding Otsu. One in which, after the sacred hunt, a bear's skull would be preserved and bear witness to things like weddings and marriages and celebrations before being raised into a tree with other bear skulls as a symbol of, well, I guess, the ascension or the passing of a bear into the spirit world. While Louis may not have necessarily made connections here, the bear certainly does. The heads that have gone missing, the beast, the whispers of a night mother, all ring too familiar to your large, mythical companion as he swiftly begins to move away. You find yourself back at the admin building, where you can see Donnie. Oh, wow, well, I'm glad you made it safe. Are you okay? Oh my God, you're injured. Let me see if I can find something for you. He quickly runs to the first aid kit and starts to rummage around. It's at this point I need everyone to make me an investigation check. All right, we got some good numbers here. All right, Hester TM with a 10. As you look Donnie up and down, you notice something. On his shoulder is a large scratch mark, blood seeping through his new uniform. You throw your mind back and remember, wait a minute. When we found Donnie, Donnie was having a shower. But why was he really having a shower? Your mind fast forwards. Donnie was the first person attacked. When Donnie was attacked, he was torn apart by this Fenrir person. It was just presumed that he was dead and thrown into the river. But he'd survived. Donnie came back here. And Donnie was cleaning up all the blood. You look in the waste bin, and sure enough, you see bunched up, bloodied clothes, kind of haphazardly concealed. Now, stay still. This stuff's gonna sting a little, but we don't want you to get an infection. As he begins to spray you, you realize very quickly that there's a scent here. Donnie's scent seems to be that
of a wolf. Not Fenrir, maybe, but another kind of wolf. You know, it's a shame we really couldn't find Woody. That boy's been trouble, but I can't help but find myself, just looking after the fella.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He has a way of growing on people.
There's a tense moment. So, how'd you get these injuries anyway? Looks like you were mauled by some sort of large dog.
Yeah, large dog.
Well, listen. I'm sure it's just, just that's all it is, right? Just a big dog. Doesn't know what it's doing. Trying to find a new place to be, right? But we need to tell this dog that this is our home and our turf.
Yeah, Donnie. We're gonna do just that.
Donnie? Yeah, boss. Why don't you give me my axe back? You notice that Donnie, by his side, seems to have the woodsman's axe. Look, I'd love to do that, boss, but I'm afraid I can't. You see, I don't want any trouble. I just want to be left alone, Just be here, do my own thing. The trouble seems to follow. And the story's not done. Not until we find Woody and get rid of this other wolf.
You said other wolf, Donnie.
And with that, we end today's session with our reveal being that Donnie was the first victim, and Donnie was indeed a wolf, but not Fenrir. No, Donnie was the big bad wolf who had been in his own way tormenting, bothering, or otherwise basically just getting in the way of poor Woody the Woodsman, who was earlier on in the episode as a drunk and slovenly dude. So yeah, there you go. That is today's session. Did you guys have fun? I hope you guys did. I hope you guys had fun. Let's get all the big bads here on screen so you guys can see all the cool people that we got to interact with today's session. Look at that. How good's that? Boom. Dag, we need more. Look, we still have our reading streams on this normal day, and so we are going to be doing that. I love Twitch Tales. I really, really do. I love having our little moments where we can do stuff like this. But unfortunately, they do take a lot. They take a lot of effort to plan and to prep. And the sad truth is I've got to validate all the time with how much money I make on streams. Today was wonderful, so it was great to get a couple of loot boxes, as well as the power-ups and stuff like that. But the reading streams and stuff are a lot easier, much less taxing and stuff like that. So, when I get times to and when the inspiration strikes me, or when a new Kickstarter comes up, like Gabo, like a Kickstarter does, of course I'm going to run these games and I'm going to play with you guys because I love playing with you guys. It is so much fun. But in the meantime, however, we do have our Patreon games during the week. We do have our special event streams and stuff. So like with everything, it's just part of like streaming. That's all, And I'm going to be honest with you guys about it. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'd like to, but, I just don't have time, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. Nope, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be like, look, I need to make this much money in 2 hours. And when we did the City of Mist run earlier on, we simply weren't getting it. We weren't getting many viewers and a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's why it ended up being put on the back burner. But you know what? Doesn't mean I won't try it again. Doesn't mean we won't do more stuff like this. Because I love City of Mist. It's such a fun game. And playing with Twitch is such a great way to explore the game too. But before we go, I'm going to show you guys the... I'm going to show you guys the other Ranger picture I had. Let me pull these out here real quick. So this was the other Ranger picture that we had prepared. There he is. Just in case. Just in case we didn't make it. We had the dead Ranger. I like sharing these pictures because, you know what, like I said, Hero Forge is a great way to actually be able to make these kind of models and stuff like that, where you can make a different variety of them. So yeah, if you get a chance to, definitely make stuff. I mean, I know it's not enough, but always buy power-ups every time you do this. Corbo, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And please don't take that as a I don't appreciate, you know, like or what we get for them. I really, really do appreciate every time we do get donations, because there are people like yourself who donate every time. And it, you know, like it's just one of those things, you know, because basically more time that I can spend, like say preparing Dragon Kitchen or preparing like my My Hero Academia stream that was on earlier on today. That's kind of where that time's going. So it's not like I'm just sort of phoning it in and just sort of being like, oh, cool, well, I'm just going to take a break. I'm, you know, still working on other stuff. It's just how much more stuff I can add to all that. You know, that's all. That's all. Really loved the mini that the Lake Monster got. Yeah, the Lake Monster mini is really cool. Absolutely amazing. City of Mist is so underrated. Yeah, it is so underrated. So underrated. I can't believe I missed the My Hero Academia stream. Freaking love that show. Man, I love My Hero Academia. Please watch the VOD. And by the way, this goes to everyone. If you get a chance to, watch the My Hero Academia VOD and take some clips. I'm trying to piece together a, like just some, like, best moments from the superhero stuff so that I can make a better one later on. And, yeah, if you haven't checked it out, it is on my Twitch, and it'll be there for the next week. So, yeah, go check that one out. It's a lot of fun. It featured Becca Godsey from D20 Deathmatch, Duke from One Shot Questers, and Reyna Ray from Careful Cantrip. So these are some of my favorite players, and it was chaos. It was so much fun. Yeah, so please go check those out. Making a living is hard. Yeah, thanks, man. I really, you know, like I said, I really appreciate it, and I just don't like, you know, I don't like lying to my audience. I don't like telling them, like, you know, stuff like, I don't want to give false hope or like, you know, make excuses, because that's just not that's not my style. Okay. Well, today was, however, regardless of everything, we contributed. We are now at 20% of the freaking road to Gen Con, which is amazing. Because that is exactly it. You know, like we are trying very, very hard to afford the unreasonable airfare prices to get me to the US. So thank you everyone for every donation. Every single little bit counts from every single one of my streams. And you guys are what make this worth doing. Your kind words, your care, your attention, everything goes just so far in motivating me to do these sorts of streams and these sorts of games. So all of my love, all of my heart to each and every one of you. We are now going to go and raid, but who is awake? Who is out and about? Who is alive at this time of day? Let's see. We've got lots of people playing the Harry Potter game, which I'm not going to raid anyone with the Harry Potter game, because everyone knows how we feel about that. No one. What do you mean no one? Why is no one alive? Am I the weird one? Just streaming at the weirdest time? Hey, Seagar, thank you so much. You know what? I tell you what. Seagard, you have been so generous for this stream. You have Mike Moans? All right, let's go raid Mikey. Let's go raid Mikey. Seagard, I'll tell you what. For that $25, because I would like for you to get something extra from this. I will have you, if you may, pick a, let's see. I would like for you to pick one of the NPCs from tonight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give one of my PCs from one of my Patreon games of your choice, a boon or a power based on your choice for today's game. So pick an NPC. No, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Hey, Phantom, what's up? Welcome in, welcome. We're actually just wrapping up. We're actually supposed to be raiding someone, but no one's freaking awake. So we're gonna raid Mikey. Mikey Moans. There we go. All right, so pick an NPC. Just pick any NPC, and then you can flick me a message as to what game you'd like me to put it in, and then I'll do that. It's fine. I insist. Please, please. I'm also one of those people who love to do things for people. So yeah, no, just work yourself up. Nice. Well, look, if you're looking for something to do, My Hero Academia RPG on my channel. Check the VODs. It's the one that I did just before this game. Yeah, go check it out. Okay, let's get this raid started. Oh, man, Mikey is amazing. All right, Mikey is a wonderful... The lake monster? Done. All right, send me a message on Discord. Tell me who you want to give some of the powers of the lake monster to. Even if you just want to pick the game, I will absolutely do that. And it'll be a reasonable boon, not like a $50 boon or something like that. It'll be something nice, something sweet, and something to thank you, and of course pass that good wish and good support onto my players, because that's how it works. If you support me, you support my games. You support my games, you support my players. That's how it works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike. I'm the Devil's Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here almost every day of the week. Tomorrow morning in like 9 hours, give or take, we are going to be back with Curse of the Crimson Throne as a city is under peril from a plague, and our group is currently infiltrating the temple of a god of gluttony, undeath, and disease in order to try and bring an end to the pestilence that is currently gripping that city. So, if you want to check that out, give us a follow and come check us out. And until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone!